experience and express emotions in a controlled environment. Creative expression, using art, writing, or music to explore and express feelings can also serve as a form of abreaction. Catharsis versus abreaction. While both catharsis and abreaction involve emotional release, catharsis is more general and can occur through various forms of expression. Abreaction specifically focuses on releasing emotions tied to specific traumatic events. Examples: therapy session. During a therapy session, a person might recall a traumatic event, such as an accident or loss of a loved one. As they talk about their feelings related to this experience, they may cry or express anger. This process of recalling and expressing emotions is an example of abreaction. Drama therapy. In a drama therapy group, participants might reenact a difficult experience from their lives. By acting out the scenario, they can confront their emotions, which can lead to a powerful release and a deeper understanding of their feelings. Art therapy. An individual who has experienced trauma might create a painting that represents their feelings about the experience. As they work on the artwork, they may cry or express anger, providing an emotional release through the creative process. Conclusion. Abreaction is an important psychological process that involves the release of repressed emotions tied to past traumas. By confronting and expressing these feelings, individuals can experience relief and work toward healing. Understanding abreaction can help people recognize the value of emotional expression in processing difficult experiences and improving mental health. Whether through talk therapy, creative expression, or role-playing, abreaction can be a powerful tool for personal growth and emotional well-being. Transference. Transference is a psychological phenomenon that occurs when a person unconsciously redirects feelings, thoughts, and desires from one person to another, often from a significant figure in their past onto someone in the present. This concept is most commonly discussed in the context of therapy, where a client may project their emotions and experiences related to past relationships onto their therapist. Key concepts. 1. Definition of transference. Transference is the process of transferring emotions, attitudes, and expectations from one relationship to another. In therapy, clients might project their feelings about parents, siblings, or other important figures onto their therapist. 2. How it works. When a person feels strong emotions about someone in their past, those feelings can be triggered in a new relationship. For example, if someone had a critical parent, they might perceive their therapist as critical or judgmental, even if that is not the case. 3. Types of feelings. The feelings involved in transference can be positive or negative. Positive transference. This occurs when a client develops warm feelings or admiration for the therapist, often viewing them as a nurturing figure. Negative transference. This happens when a client feels anger, distrust, or resentment toward the therapist, reflecting unresolved issues from past relationships. Important details. Role in therapy. Transference is a key part of the therapeutic process. It can provide insight into a client's past relationships and emotional struggles. Therapists often explore these feelings to help clients understand how their past influences their present behavior and relationships. Countertransference. This is the therapist's emotional reaction to the client's transference. For example, if a client projects feelings of anger onto the therapist might start to feel defensive or frustrated. It's important for therapists to be aware of these feelings so they can respond effectively and maintain a professional relationship. Awareness and reflection. Recognizing transference can be a powerful tool for personal growth. By understanding how past relationships affect current feelings and behaviors, individuals can work toward healthier interactions and emotional healing. Examples. Therapy scenario. A client who had a distant father may start to perceive their therapist as emotionally unavailable. This might lead to feelings of resentment or frustration toward the therapist, even though the therapist is genuinely supportive. By discussing these feelings, the therapist can help the client explore their relationship with their father and how it affects their current interactions. Friendship dynamics. Imagine someone who had a very nurturing teacher in school. Years later, they might develop a strong admiration for a colleague who reminds them of that teacher. They may start to seek approval from this colleague, projecting their past feelings of admiration onto them. Romantic relationships. A person who experienced abandonment in childhood might become overly anxious in their romantic relationships, fearing that their partner will leave them. They might project feelings of insecurity onto their partner, interpreting neutral actions as signs of rejection. Conclusion. Transference is a significant concept in psychology that involves redirecting feelings from past relationships onto new ones, especially in therapeutic settings. Understanding transference can help individuals gain insight into their emotional patterns and how their past affects their present relationships. By exploring these feelings with a therapist, clients can work toward healing and developing healthier ways of relating to others. Recognizing both transference and countertransference is essential for effective therapy and personal growth. Countertransference. Countertransference is a psychological concept that occurs when a therapist or counselor unconsciously transfers their own feelings, thoughts, and experiences onto a client. This phenomenon can affect the therapeutic relationship and the effectiveness of therapy. Understanding countertransference is essential for both therapists and clients to maintain a healthy and productive environment for healing. Key concepts. 1. Definition of countertransference. Countertransference refers to the emotional reactions that therapists experience in response to a client's feelings or behaviors. These reactions may be influenced by the therapist's own past experiences, unresolved issues, or personal biases. 2. Role in therapy. Countertransference can play a significant role in therapy. It may help therapists understand their clients better, but can also lead to challenges if not managed properly. For example, if a therapist feels overly protective of a client because they remind them of a younger sibling, it might cloud their professional judgment. 3. Types of emotional reactions. Therapists may experience various emotional responses, including positive feelings, such as admiration or affection for the client, leading to over-identification or favoritism. Negative feelings, such as frustration, anger, or anxiety, which may arise if a client triggers past unresolved issues in the therapist. Important details. Self-awareness. It is crucial for therapists to be self-aware and recognize their emotional responses to clients. This awareness helps them separate their feelings from the client's issues, allowing them to maintain objectivity and professionalism. Managing countertransference. Therapists often use supervision, consultation, and personal therapy to manage countertransference. Discussing their feelings with colleagues or a supervisor can help them gain perspective and ensure that their emotional reactions do not interfere with the therapeutic process. Impact on therapy. If countertransference is not addressed, it can negatively impact the therapeutic relationship. For example, if a therapist becomes frustrated with a client's behavior, they may unintentionally express this frustration, which can lead to a breakdown in trust and communication. Examples. Therapist-client dynamic. A therapist may feel a strong sense of anger toward a client who frequently skips sessions. If this anger is rooted in the therapist's own experiences with abandonment or rejection, it could affect how they respond to the client. Instead of addressing the behavior constructively, the therapist might become punitive or distant. Positive countertransference. Suppose a therapist works with a client who reminds them of their own child. The therapist might feel a protective instinct toward the client, leading them to become overly involved or to give unsolicited advice. While this feeling comes from a caring place, it can blur the professional boundaries necessary for effective therapy. Personal reflection. A therapist may notice that they feel particularly anxious or irritated after certain sessions with a client who discusses family issues. Upon reflection, the therapist realizes that these feelings stem from their unresolved family dynamics. Recognizing this countertransference allows the therapist to approach the client with a clearer mind and avoid projecting their own feelings onto the client. Conclusion. Countertransference is an essential concept in therapy that involves the emotional reactions of therapists to their clients based on their own experiences and unresolved issues. Understanding and managing countertransference is crucial for maintaining a professional therapeutic relationship and ensuring effective treatment. By being aware of their emotional responses, therapists can provide better care and support to their clients, leading to more successful therapeutic outcomes. Irvin Yalom. Irvin D. Yalom is a prominent American psychiatrist and psychotherapist known for his contributions to the field of psychotherapy, particularly in the areas of existential psychotherapy and group therapy. He has written extensively about the therapeutic process, the importance of the therapeutic relationship, and how to address the fundamental issues of human existence. Key concepts. 1. Existential psychotherapy. Yalom is well known for his approach to existential psychotherapy, which focuses on helping individuals confront and understand fundamental human issues such as death, freedom, isolation, and meaninglessness. He believes that confronting these existential concerns can lead to personal growth and a more fulfilling life. 2. Therapeutic relationship. Yalom emphasizes the importance of the relationship between the therapist and the client. He believes that a strong, authentic connection can significantly enhance the healing process. This relationship is based on trust, honesty, and mutual respect. 3. Group therapy. Yalom has also made significant contributions to group therapy. He believes that group settings can provide a unique opportunity for individuals to learn from one another, share experiences, and support each other. His book, The Theory and Practice of Group Psychotherapy, is a key resource in the field and outlines techniques and principles for effective group therapy. Important details. Books and writings. Yalom has authored several influential books that explore his ideas about therapy and human existence. Some of his notable works include Love's Executioner, a collection of case studies that illustrate the therapeutic process and the complexities of human relationships. The Gift of Therapy, a guide for new therapists that offers practical advice and insights based on Yalom's extensive experience in the field. Staring at the Sun, a book that addresses the concept of death and how it affects our lives and choices. Philosophical influences. Yalom's work is influenced by existential philosophers such as Soren Kierkegaard and Friedrich Nietzsche. He integrates their ideas into his therapeutic practice, encouraging clients to explore their values, beliefs, and the meaning of their lives. Therapeutic techniques. Yalom promotes techniques such as self-disclosure, therapists sharing their own experiences appropriately to create a deeper connection with clients. Here and Now focus, encouraging clients to explore their feelings and interactions in the present moment, especially within the therapeutic relationship. Examples. Existential concerns. A client may come to therapy feeling anxious about their future and the meaning of their life. Yalom would encourage the client to explore these feelings and confront questions about their values and life choices, helping them find ways to create meaning in their life. Group therapy session. In a group therapy setting, participants might share their fears about aging or facing death. Yalom would facilitate discussions that allow members to express their feelings, learn from each other's experiences, and support one another in confronting these existential issues. Therapeutic relationship. If a therapist feels a strong connection with a client and shares a personal story that relates to the client's struggles, this self-disclosure can strengthen the therapeutic bond. Yalom believes that this type of authentic exchange can enhance the healing process. Conclusion. Irving Yalom is a significant figure in the field of psychology, known for his work in existential psychotherapy and group therapy. His emphasis on the therapeutic relationship, existential concerns, and practical techniques has influenced many therapists and helped countless individuals find meaning and healing in their lives. By exploring the fundamental issues of existence and fostering authentic connections, Yalom's approach encourages personal growth and a deeper understanding of oneself. Encounter Group Project. An encounter group project is a type of group therapy or personal development activity that focuses on interpersonal relationships and emotional expression. The main purpose of these groups is to help individuals improve their communication skills, enhance self-awareness, and develop deeper connections with others. Encounter groups are often used in therapeutic settings, educational environments, and personal growth workshops. Key concepts. 1. Definition of encounter groups. Encounter groups are gatherings of people who come together to explore their feelings, thoughts, and behaviors in a safe and supportive environment. The goal is to foster honest communication and promote emotional growth. 2. Focus on interaction. The primary focus of encounter groups is on the interactions between participants. Members are encouraged to express their emotions and share their experiences openly. This can lead to a better understanding of oneself and others. 3. Facilitator role. Encounter groups are typically led by a trained facilitator or therapist who guides discussions, encourages participation, and helps create a safe space for sharing. The facilitator may introduce activities or exercises to promote engagement. Important details. Group dynamics. The dynamics of an encounter group are crucial for its success. Important aspects include trust and safety. Participants must feel safe to express their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. Building trust among group members is essential for open communication. Active participation. Everyone is encouraged to participate actively, share their experiences, and support one another. This helps create a sense of community and belonging. Methods used. Encounter groups often use various methods to facilitate emotional expression and communication, including role-playing. Participants may act out scenarios to explore their feelings and reactions in different situations. Feedback sessions. Members provide constructive feedback to each other, helping individuals gain insight into how their behaviors affect others. Emotional exercises. Activities that encourage participants to express their emotions, such as sharing personal stories or discussing specific feelings. Personal growth. The ultimate goal of encounter groups is personal growth and self-discovery. By participating, individuals can learn more about themselves, improve their relationships, and develop better communication skills. Examples. Group therapy session. In a therapy setting, an encounter group might involve participants sharing their feelings about a recent life change, such as a breakup or job loss. As they express their emotions, they might gain support from others who have experienced similar situations. Workshops. An encounter group project in a workshop may involve team-building exercises for employees at a company. Participants might engage in activities that promote trust and communication, helping them work better together in the workplace. School setting. In an educational environment, an encounter group might be formed to help students discuss issues like bullying or peer pressure. Through open dialogue, students can express their feelings and develop strategies to support each other. Conclusion. An encounter group project is a valuable tool for personal development and emotional growth. By focusing on interpersonal relationships and fostering open communication, these groups help individuals enhance their self-awareness and build deeper connections with others. With the guidance of a facilitator, participants can engage in meaningful discussions and activities that promote healing, understanding, and personal growth. Whether in therapy, workshops, or educational settings, encounter groups can play a significant role in enhancing emotional well-being and improving relationships. Lieberman. The term Lieberman can refer to different individuals or concepts in psychology and social work. One of the most notable figures is Irvin D. Yalom, who has discussed the contributions of David Lieberman, a psychologist known for his work in group therapy and conflict resolution. Below, we will focus on the contributions of David Lieberman in the context of psychology and therapy. Key concepts. 1. David Lieberman's contributions. David Lieberman is known for developing theories and techniques related to group therapy and interpersonal communication. His work emphasizes understanding human behavior in group settings and how individuals can effectively communicate and resolve conflicts. 2. Focus on interpersonal relationships. Lieberman's approach often centers on how people interact with each other in groups. He believes that understanding these dynamics is crucial for successful therapy and personal growth. 3. Group therapy techniques. Lieberman has contributed to various techniques used in group therapy to help individuals express themselves and understand their emotions better. His work highlights the importance of communication and the role of feedback among group members. Important details. Group dynamics. Lieberman emphasizes the importance of group dynamics, which refers to how people behave and interact within a group. Understanding these dynamics can help facilitate better communication and support among group members. Conflict resolution. Lieberman's work often includes strategies for resolving conflicts within groups. He believes that by addressing issues openly and honestly, members can work through their differences and develop strong relationships. Emotional expression. Encouraging participants to express their emotions in a safe environment is a key aspect of Lieberman's approach. This helps individuals process their feelings and fosters a sense of connection with others. Examples: group therapy session. In a therapy group led by a facilitator using Lieberman's techniques, participants might engage in activities that encourage them to share their feelings about a specific topic, such as stress or relationships. The facilitator would guide the discussion, helping individuals express their emotions and offering support. Conflict resolution workshop. A workshop based on Lieberman's principles might involve role-playing scenarios where participants practice resolving conflicts. They would receive feedback from others, helping them learn effective communication strategies. Support groups. In a support group setting, individuals might share personal stories about their experiences with mental health challenges. By following Lieberman's techniques, the group would focus on active listening and emotional expression, creating a supportive atmosphere for healing. Conclusion. David Lieberman is a significant figure in psychology, particularly known for his contributions to group therapy and interpersonal communication. His emphasis on group dynamics, conflict resolution, and emotional expression has helped many individuals improve their relationships and personal growth. By understanding Lieberman's principles, therapists and group facilitators can create supportive environments that foster healing and connection among participants. Irvin D. Yalom. Irvin D. Yalom is a well-known American psychiatrist and psychotherapist, recognized for his influential work in the field of psychotherapy. He has made significant contributions to understanding human behavior, the therapeutic process, and the importance of interpersonal relationships in mental health. Key concepts. 1. Existential psychotherapy. Yalom is famous for his approach called existential psychotherapy, which focuses on helping individuals confront fundamental questions about life, such as the meaning of existence, death, freedom, and isolation. He believes that addressing these existential concerns can lead to personal growth and improved mental well-being. 2. The therapeutic relationship. He argues that a strong, authentic connection can enhance the healing process. Trust, openness, and mutual respect are essential for effective therapy. 3. Group therapy. Yalom has also written extensively about group therapy. He believes that group settings can provide valuable opportunities for individuals to learn from each other, share experiences, and support one another. Important details. Books and writings. Yalom has authored several influential books that explore his ideas about therapy and human existence. Some of his notable works include Love's Executioner, a collection of case studies that illustrate the therapeutic process and the complexities of human relationships. The Gift of Therapy, a guide for new therapists that offers practical advice based on Yalom's experiences in the field. Staring at the Sun, a book that discusses the concept of death and how it affects our lives and choices. Philosophical influences. Yalom's work is influenced by existential philosophers such as Soren Kierkegaard and Friedrich Nietzsche. He integrates their ideas into his therapeutic practice, encouraging clients to explore their values, beliefs, and the meaning of their lives. Therapeutic techniques. Yalom promotes techniques such as self-disclosure, encouraging therapists to share their own experiences when appropriate to create a deeper connection with clients. Here and Now focus, helping clients explore their feelings and interactions in the present moment, especially within the therapeutic relationship. Existential concerns. A client may come to therapy feeling anxious about their future and the meaning of their life. Yalom would encourage the client to explore these feelings and confront questions about their values and life choices, helping them find ways to create meaning in their life. Group therapy session. In a group therapy setting, participants might share their fears about aging or facing death. Yalom would facilitate discussions that allow members to express their feelings, learn from each other's experiences, and support one another in confronting these existential issues. Therapeutic relationship. If a therapist feels a strong connection with a client and shares a personal story that relates to the client's struggles, this self-disclosure can strengthen the therapeutic bond. Yalom believes that this type of authentic exchange can enhance the healing process. Conclusion. Irvin D. Yalom is a significant figure in psychology, known for his work in existential psychotherapy and group therapy. His emphasis on the therapeutic relationship, existential concerns, and practical techniques has influenced many therapists and helped countless individuals find meaning and healing in their lives. By exploring fundamental issues of existence and fostering authentic connections, Yalom's approach encourages personal growth and a deeper understanding of oneself. Miles. The term miles can refer to different concepts depending on the context. However, in psychology and counseling, it often refers to David A. Miles, who is known for his work in qualitative research methods and their application in social sciences, including psychology. Below, we will discuss key concepts related to his contributions and how they relate to understanding human behavior and experiences. Key concepts. 1. Qualitative research. David A. Miles is recognized for his work in qualitative research, which is a method of gathering non-numerical data to understand people's experiences, thoughts, and feelings. Unlike quantitative research, which focuses on numbers and statistics, qualitative research seeks to explore deeper meanings and understand the complexities of human behavior. 2. Miles and Huberman's framework. Miles, along with colleague Matthew Huberman, developed a framework for qualitative data analysis. This framework helps researchers systematically analyze and interpret qualitative data. Key components of their approach include data reduction. This involves simplifying and focusing on the most important information from the data collected. Data display, presenting the data in a way that makes it easier to understand and analyze, such as using charts or graphs. Conclusion drawing and verification, making interpretations based on the data and checking these interpretations for accuracy. 3. Application in psychology. Miles's qualitative research methods have been applied in various fields, including psychology. Researchers can use these methods to explore complex issues such as mental health, relationships, and personal experiences. This approach allows for a deeper understanding of how individuals perceive and cope with their situations. Important details. Emphasis on context. One of the strengths of qualitative research is its ability to take context into account. Miles emphasizes that understanding a person's background, culture, and environment is essential for interpreting their experiences accurately. Interviews and focus groups. Common methods used in Miles's qualitative research include interviews and focus groups, where participants can share their thoughts and feelings in a safe environment. This encourages open dialogue and allows researchers to gather rich, detailed information. Ethical considerations. Miles's work also highlights the importance of ethics in qualitative research. Researchers must ensure that participants feel safe and respected while sharing their personal stories. Confidentiality and informed consent are crucial aspects of ethical research practices. Examples. Mental health study. A researcher interested in understanding how individuals cope with anxiety might conduct in-depth interviews with participants to explore their feelings, coping strategies, and personal stories. By analyzing the interviews using Miles's framework, the researcher can gain insights into common themes and challenges faced by individuals with anxiety. Focus group on relationships. A therapist might organize a focus group with clients to discuss relationship challenges. Using qualitative research methods, the therapist can gather diverse perspectives and experiences, leading to a better understanding of common issues and effective strategies for improving relationships. Cultural context. A researcher studying how different cultures approach mental health might conduct interviews with individuals from various backgrounds. Conclusion. His frameworks for analyzing qualitative data have been applied in psychology and other social sciences, allowing researchers to explore the complexities of human behavior. By focusing on context and using methods like interviews and focus groups, Miles's work helps to shed light on the intricate ways people think and feel, ultimately contributing to better understanding and support in mental health and personal development. K-CREP Sensitivity Group. A K-CREP sensitivity group refers to a type of group experience that focuses on enhancing awareness of personal feelings, thoughts, and behaviors in the context of diversity and multiculturalism. K-CREP stands for the Council for Accreditation of Counseling and Related Educational Programs, which sets standards for counselor education programs. Sensitivity groups are often used in counselor training to help future therapists and counselors develop empathy and understanding of different cultural perspectives. Key concepts. 1. Purpose of sensitivity groups. The primary goal of sensitivity groups is to help participants become more aware of their own biases, feelings, and reactions to others. This awareness can lead to improved communication and empathy when working with diverse populations in a counseling setting. 2. Focus on diversity. Sensitivity groups emphasize the importance of understanding and respecting different cultural backgrounds, lifestyles, and perspectives. This includes exploring issues related to race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, and other aspects of identity. 3. Experiential learning. These groups use experiential learning techniques, which means participants learn through direct experience rather than just theoretical instruction. This can include role-playing, discussions, and activities that encourage self-reflection and sharing. Important details. Facilitator role. A trained facilitator typically leads sensitivity groups. Their role is to guide discussions, encourage participation, and create a safe environment where participants can express their feelings and thoughts without fear of judgment. Group dynamics. The interactions within the group are crucial. Participants share personal experiences and feelings, which helps everyone understand different perspectives. The group dynamic can foster support and promote openness among members. Self-reflection. Participants are often encouraged to reflect on their own beliefs and behaviors. This self-reflection helps individuals identify any biases they may hold and understand how these biases can affect their interactions with others. Examples. Role-playing exercise. In a sensitivity group, participants might engage in role-playing scenarios where they take on different cultural identities. This allows them to experience how it feels to navigate situations from another person's perspective, fostering empathy and understanding. Discussion on bias. The group might have a discussion about common stereotypes and biases that exist in society. Participants may share their own experiences with discrimination or privilege, leading to deeper insights about themselves and others. Cultural sharing. Members of the group could be encouraged to share aspects of their own culture or background. This sharing can help others learn about different experiences and foster a sense of connection and respect among participants. Conclusion. A CACREP sensitivity group is an important part of training for future counselors, focusing on personal awareness, empathy, and understanding of diversity. Through experiential learning and open discussions, participants learn to recognize their own biases and improve their ability to communicate and connect with individuals from various backgrounds. These groups play a crucial role in preparing counselors to provide effective and culturally sensitive support to their clients. Microlab. A microlab is a small group experience often used in educational and therapeutic settings to enhance communication, self-awareness, and interpersonal skills. The concept originated from the field of psychology and is commonly used in counselor training programs, workshops, and group therapy. Microlabs provide a structured environment where participants can explore their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in a supportive setting. Key concepts. 1. Purpose of microlabs. The main goal of a microlab is to create a safe space for participants to practice and improve their communication skills, build self-awareness, and learn from the experiences of others. This is particularly useful for those training to become counselors or therapists. 2. Group dynamics. Microlabs typically involve small groups of participants, usually around 5 to 10 people. This small size allows for more intimate discussions and deeper connections among group members. The dynamics of the group are crucial as participants share their thoughts and feelings while also learning to listen to others. 3. Experiential learning. Microlabs emphasize experiential learning, meaning that participants learn by doing rather than just listening to lectures or reading materials. This hands-on approach encourages active participation and personal reflection. Important details. Facilitator role. A trained facilitator usually leads the microlab. Their job is to guide discussions, set ground rules, and create a safe environment where everyone feels comfortable sharing. The facilitator also helps participants stay focused and ensures that everyone has a chance to speak. Activities and exercises. Microlabs often include various activities and exercises designed to promote interaction and self-discovery. These might include role-playing. Participants might act out scenarios to practice communication skills or explore different perspectives. Feedback sessions. Group members give and receive constructive feedback on their communication styles and behaviors, helping each other grow. Self-reflection. Participants are encouraged to reflect on their experiences during the microlab. This reflection can help individuals identify their strengths and areas for improvement in communication and interpersonal skills. Examples. Role-playing scenario. In a microlab setting, participants might role-play a counseling session where one person acts as the client and another as the counselor. This allows them to practice their skills in a realistic setting and receive feedback from peers. Communication exercise. Participants might engage in an exercise where they take turns sharing a personal story while others practice active listening. Afterward, the group discusses what made the communication effective or what could be improved. Feedback circle. At the end of a microlab session, participants may sit in a circle and share one positive observation and one constructive suggestion about each other's communication styles. This encourages supportive feedback and self-awareness. Conclusion. A microlab is an effective tool for enhancing communication skills, building self-awareness, and fostering interpersonal relationships. By participating in small group activities led by a facilitator, individuals can practice their skills in a safe environment and learn from their peers. Microlabs are especially valuable in counselor training programs, helping future therapists develop the skills they need to connect with clients effectively. Nosology. Nosology is the branch of medicine that deals with the classification and naming of diseases. The term comes from the Greek words noso, meaning disease, and logos, meaning study or discourse. Essentially, nosology helps healthcare professionals understand what different diseases are, how they are categorized, and how to communicate about them effectively. Key concepts. 1. Classification of diseases. Nosology involves grouping diseases based on shared characteristics. This can include factors such as symptoms, causes, and affected body systems. For example, infectious diseases like the flu and COVID-19 are classified together because they are caused by viruses and can spread from person to person. 2. Diagnosis and treatment. By classifying diseases, nosology helps healthcare providers diagnose conditions more accurately and choose appropriate treatments. When a doctor understands the specific type of disease a patient has, they can determine the best course of action for treatment. 3. Standardization. Nosology promotes standard terminology and classification systems that are used worldwide. This standardization is important for research, communication among healthcare providers, and the development of treatment guidelines. One well-known classification system is the International Classification of Diseases, which is used globally to categorize diseases and health conditions. Important details. Historical development. Nosology has evolved over time, with earlier classifications often based on visible symptoms or organ systems. Modern nosology incorporates advances in medical science, including genetics and microbiology, leading to more precise classifications. Categories of disease. Diseases can be classified in various ways, including infectious diseases, caused by pathogens like bacteria and viruses. Chronic diseases, long-lasting conditions that often require ongoing management. Genetic disorders, result from abnormalities in genes or chromosomes. Challenges in nosology. Classifying diseases is not always straightforward. Some conditions may overlap categories, and new diseases can emerge, requiring updates to classification systems. Additionally, cultural and social factors can influence how diseases are understood and categorized. Examples. International Classification of Diseases. The ICD is a widely used nosological system developed by the World Health Organization. It provides a comprehensive list of diseases and health-related conditions, allowing healthcare providers to code diagnoses for billing and research purposes. Mental health disorders. In the field of psychology, nosology helps classify mental health conditions. For example, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders is a well-known classification system for mental health issues like depression, anxiety disorders, and schizophrenia. Rare diseases. Nosology also plays a crucial role in identifying and classifying rare diseases. By categorizing these conditions, researchers can better understand their causes and develop targeted treatments. Conclusion. Nosology is an essential field in medicine that focuses on the classification and naming of diseases. By organizing diseases into categories based on shared characteristics, nosology aids in diagnosis, treatment, and communication among healthcare professionals. Understanding nosology is vital for improving patient care and advancing medical research, as it provides a structured way to study and address various health conditions. Taxonomy. Taxonomy is the science of classification. It involves organizing and categorizing living organisms, objects, or concepts into groups based on shared characteristics. This systematic classification helps scientists and other professionals understand relationships, similarities, and differences among various entities. Key concepts. 1. Purpose of taxonomy. The main goal of taxonomy is to create a structured framework for identifying and classifying different organisms or items. This makes it easier to study, communicate about, and understand them. For example, in biology, taxonomy helps scientists organize the vast diversity of life on Earth. 2. Hierarchical classification. Taxonomy often uses a hierarchical system, where groups are arranged in levels, from broad categories to more specific ones. The main levels of classification in biological taxonomy include domain, the highest level that categorizes life forms into 3 main groups: archaea, bacteria, and eukarya. Kingdom. Within each domain, organisms are further divided into kingdoms. Phylum. Each kingdom is divided into phyla, which group organisms based on major body plans or features. Class. Phyla are further divided into classes. Order. Classes are divided into orders. Family. Orders are divided into families. Genus. Families are divided into genera. Species. The most specific level, referring to individual organisms that can breed and produce fertile offspring. 3. Binomial nomenclature. Taxonomy uses a system called binomial nomenclature to give each species a unique 2-part name. The first part is the genus name, and the second part is the species name. For example, humans are classified as Homo sapiens, where Homo is the genus and sapiens is the species. Important details. Types of taxonomy. Biological taxonomy focuses on classifying living organisms based on their evolutionary relationships and characteristics. Linnaean taxonomy, named after Carl Linnaeus, who developed the hierarchical system of classification still used today. Phylogenetic taxonomy. This approach classifies organisms based on their evolutionary history and relationships, often represented in a tree-like diagram called a phylogenetic tree. Importance of taxonomy. Taxonomy helps scientists communicate effectively about species, understand biodiversity, and study evolutionary relationships. It is crucial for research in fields like ecology, conservation, and medicine.
Examples. Classification of animals. For example, the domestic cat is classified as follows. Domain: Eukarya kingdom, Animalia phylum, Chordata class, Mammalia order, Carnivora family, Felidae genus, Felis species, Felis catus. Plant taxonomy: A common sunflower is classified as domain: Eukarya kingdom, Plantae phylum, Angiosperms class, Eudicots order, Asteriales family, Asteraceae genus, Helianthus species, Helianthus annuus. Microorganisms. In microbiology, bacteria are classified based on characteristics like shape and gram staining. For example, Escherichia coli is a type of bacteria classified under the genus Escherichia and is often studied in food safety and human health. Conclusion. Taxonomy is a vital scientific discipline that involves classifying and organizing living organisms and other entities into categories based on shared characteristics. By using a hierarchical system and binomial nomenclature, taxonomy helps scientists understand and communicate about the diversity of life on Earth. This structured approach is essential for research, education, and effective conservation efforts. Therapeutic group. A therapeutic group is a gathering of individuals who come together to share their experiences, feelings, and challenges in a supportive environment. The primary goal of a therapeutic group is to promote healing, personal growth, and improved mental health through shared experiences and guided discussions. These groups are often facilitated by trained therapists or counselors who help guide the process. Key concepts. 1. Purpose of therapeutic groups. The main purpose of a therapeutic group is to provide a safe space where individuals can express their thoughts and emotions. Participants can share their struggles, learn from each other, and receive support. This helps them feel less isolated and more connected to others who may have similar experiences. 2. Types of therapeutic groups. Therapeutic groups can vary in structure and focus, including support groups. These groups provide emotional support for individuals facing similar issues, such as addiction, grief, or chronic illness. Psychoeducational groups. These groups focus on educating participants about specific topics, such as coping strategies for anxiety or stress management techniques. Process groups. In these groups, the focus is on the interpersonal relationships among participants. Members share their feelings and experiences, which helps them understand their behaviors and improve communication skills. Skill-building groups. These groups teach participants specific skills, such as assertiveness training or conflict resolution. 3. Facilitator role. A trained facilitator, often a therapist or counselor, leads the therapeutic group. Their role is to create a safe and supportive environment, encourage participation, guide discussions, and help manage any conflicts that may arise. The facilitator also ensures that everyone has a chance to speak and be heard. Important details. Group dynamics. The interactions and relationships within the group are crucial. Group dynamics can affect how comfortable participants feel sharing their thoughts and emotions. Building trust and rapport among group members is essential for effective therapy. Confidentiality. Participants are usually expected to maintain confidentiality, meaning they should not share personal information discussed in the group outside of the session. This helps create a safe space where individuals feel comfortable opening up. Personal growth. Participating in therapeutic groups can lead to increased self-awareness, improved coping skills, and a sense of belonging. Members often learn from each other's experiences and develop new perspectives on their own challenges. Examples. Support group for anxiety. In a therapeutic group focused on anxiety, participants might share their experiences with anxiety attacks and discuss coping strategies. The facilitator may guide discussions about relaxation techniques and encourage members to practice them together. Grief support group. A grief support group provides a space for individuals who have lost loved ones to share their feelings of loss. Participants can discuss their experiences, share memories, and support each other as they navigate their grief journey. Life skills group. In a skill-building group, participants might learn about effective communication. They could practice role-playing different scenarios, such as asking for help or setting boundaries, allowing them to develop confidence in their interactions. Conclusion. A therapeutic group is a valuable resource for individuals seeking support and personal growth. By coming together in a safe and structured environment, participants can share their experiences, learn from one another, and develop important skills for coping with life's challenges. The guidance of a trained facilitator enhances the group's effectiveness, helping members build connections and work towards improved mental health. Leaders group. A leaders group is a type of group that focuses on developing leadership skills and fostering effective teamwork among its members. These groups are often formed in educational, professional, or community settings where individuals come together to learn about leadership principles, enhance their abilities, and work collaboratively on projects or common goals. Key concepts. 1. Purpose of a leaders group. The main goal of a leaders group is to help individuals build and improve their leadership skills. This can include communication, decision-making, problem-solving, and conflict resolution. The group provides a supportive environment where members can practice these skills and receive feedback. 2. Characteristics of a leaders group. Collaborative learning. Members work together to learn from each other's experiences and insights. Collaboration is key in developing leadership qualities. Skill development. The group often focuses on specific skills that are essential for effective leadership, such as active listening, motivating others, and setting goals. Shared leadership. In a leaders group, leadership roles may rotate among members. This allows everyone to take on leadership responsibilities and gain experience in guiding the group. 3. Facilitator's role. A facilitator, often an experienced leader or mentor, guides the group. Their role includes planning activities, leading discussions, and providing feedback. The facilitator helps create an environment where everyone feels comfortable participating and sharing their ideas. Important details. Types of activities. Leaders groups often include various activities to promote learning and skill development, such as workshops, interactive sessions focused on specific leadership topics, like effective communication or team dynamics. Group discussions, open conversations where members can share their thoughts on leadership challenges and experiences. Role-playing, simulated scenarios where members practice leadership skills in a controlled environment. Peer feedback, members provide feedback to one another on their leadership styles and approaches. This constructive criticism helps individuals understand their strengths and areas for improvement. Goal setting, the group may set collective goals or individual goals for personal development. This encourages members to take ownership of their learning and strive for improvement. Examples. Student leadership group. In a high school, a leaders group may be formed to prepare students for leadership roles in student government or clubs. Students might work on projects together, such as organizing events, while learning about effective leadership techniques. Workplace leadership training. In a corporate setting, a leaders group might consist of emerging leaders who meet regularly to discuss leadership strategies, share experiences, and collaborate on team projects. They may also participate in workshops to enhance their skills. Community leadership program. A community organization may create a leaders group to empower local residents to take on leadership roles in community initiatives. Participants might learn about community organizing, advocacy, and effective communication while working on local projects. Conclusion. A leaders group is a valuable platform for individuals looking to enhance their leadership skills and work collaboratively with others. By participating in various activities and discussions, members can develop important qualities that contribute to effective leadership. With the guidance of a facilitator, these groups provide a supportive environment where individuals can learn, practice, and grow as leaders in their respective contexts. Training group. A training group is a small group of people brought together to learn specific skills or knowledge in a structured environment. These groups are often led by a trainer or facilitator who guides participants through various activities, discussions, and exercises designed to enhance their abilities. Training groups can be found in various settings, including schools, workplaces, and community organizations. Key concepts. 1. Purpose of training groups. The main goal of a training group is to develop specific skills or knowledge that participants can apply in their personal or professional lives. This can include technical skills, soft skills, or specialized knowledge. 2. Structured learning. Training groups typically follow a structured format, with a clear agenda and objectives for each session. This helps ensure that participants stay focused and achieve the desired outcomes. 3. Facilitator's role. A facilitator, who is often an expert in the subject matter, leads the training group. Their role includes presenting information, guiding discussions, and providing feedback. The facilitator creates a supportive environment where participants feel comfortable asking questions and sharing their thoughts. Important details. Activities and exercises. Training groups often include a variety of activities to promote learning, such as workshops, interactive sessions where participants can practice new skills through hands-on activities. Group discussions, conversations that allow participants to share their experiences and learn from each other. Role-playing, simulated scenarios where participants act out situations to practice skills in context. Peer learning, participants can learn from each other by sharing their insights and experiences. This collaborative approach enhances understanding and reinforces learning. Goal setting, training groups often set specific goals for what participants hope to achieve by the end of the training. This helps individuals stay motivated and focused on their learning objectives. Examples. Corporate training program. In a workplace setting, an organization might create a training group for employees to learn about new software. The group would meet regularly to practice using the software, discuss challenges, and share tips for effective use. Team building workshop. A training group might be formed for a sports team to improve teamwork and communication skills. Through various team building exercises, participants learn how to work together more effectively on and off the field. Educational skills group. In a school setting, a training group might help students develop study skills or prepare for college applications. The group could focus on time management, writing resumes, and practicing interview techniques. Conclusion. A training group is an effective way for individuals to learn new skills and knowledge in a supportive environment. By participating in structured activities led by a facilitator, members can enhance their abilities, gain confidence, and apply what they learn in real-life situations. Training groups foster collaboration and peer learning, making them valuable resources for personal and professional development. Self-exploration. Self-exploration is the process of examining and understanding your own thoughts, feelings, values, and behaviors. It involves looking inward to gain insight into who you are as a person, what motivates you, and how you relate to the world around you. Self-exploration is an important part of personal growth and can help you make better decisions, improve relationships, and enhance overall well-being. Key concepts. 1. Understanding yourself. Self-exploration helps you gain a deeper understanding of your personality, strengths, weaknesses, and preferences. By reflecting on your experiences, you can identify patterns in your behavior and recognize what truly matters to you. 2. Emotional awareness. This process encourages you to become more aware of your emotions. Understanding how you feel about different situations can help you manage your reactions and make choices that align with your values. 3. Values and beliefs. Self-exploration involves examining your core values and beliefs. This means considering what principles guide your decisions and actions, such as honesty, kindness, or ambition. Knowing your values can help you live a more authentic life. 4. Goal setting. By understanding yourself better, you can set meaningful goals for your future. Self-exploration allows you to identify what you want to achieve and what steps you need to take to reach those goals. Important details. Methods of self-exploration. There are various ways to engage in self-exploration, including journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help you process your experiences and gain clarity about your emotions and beliefs. Meditation and mindfulness. These practices encourage you to focus on the present moment, helping you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. Therapy or counseling. Speaking with a therapist can provide guidance and support as you explore your inner self. They can help you work through complex emotions and provide insights into your behavior. Reflection. Taking time to reflect on your experiences, both positive and negative, is an essential part of self-exploration. This reflection can involve asking yourself questions like, what are my strengths and weaknesses? What experiences have shaped who I am? How do I respond to challenges or conflicts? Personal growth. Self-exploration is a continuous process. As you grow and change, revisiting your thoughts, feelings, and values can help you adapt to new situations and maintain a sense of direction. Examples. Journaling experience. A student may decide to start a journal to reflect on their daily experiences and emotions. By writing about their feelings regarding school stress, friendships, and future aspirations, they gain clearer insights into what they value most and how they can manage their stress better. Therapy sessions. Someone struggling with self-esteem might attend therapy sessions where they explore their negative self-talk and past experiences. Through discussions with a therapist, they can identify root causes of their feelings and develop healthier thought patterns. Mindfulness practice. A person might practice mindfulness meditation to become more aware of their thoughts and emotions. During meditation, they notice recurring feelings of anxiety and realize they need to address specific stressors in their life, such as work or relationships. Conclusion. Self-exploration is a vital process for understanding yourself and fostering personal growth. By engaging in activities like journaling, therapy, and mindfulness, you can gain insights into your thoughts, feelings, and values. This understanding can lead to better decision-making, improved relationships, and a more fulfilling life. Embracing self-exploration allows you to discover who you are and what you truly want, helping you navigate life's challenges with greater confidence. Ego states. Ego states are a concept from psychology, particularly in a theory called transactional analysis developed by Eric Berne. This theory suggests that our personality is made up of different parts or states that influence how we think, feel, and behave. Understanding ego states can help us recognize our thoughts and actions in various situations and improve our interactions with others. Key concepts. 1. Definition of ego states. Ego states are distinct ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving that each person can switch between, depending on the situation. Each state represents a different aspect of our personality. 2. 3 main ego states. Eric Berne identified 3 primary ego states. Parent. This state reflects the attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors that we learn from our parents or authority figures. It can be nurturing or critical. For example, when you tell yourself to study hard because your parents always emphasized the importance of education, you are in your parent state. Adult. This state is rational and objective, focusing on the present moment and problem solving. It helps us make decisions based on facts rather than emotions or past experiences. For instance, when you analyze a situation logically before reacting, you are operating from your adult state. Child. This state reflects our feelings, desires, and experiences from childhood. It can be spontaneous and playful or vulnerable and hurt. For example, when you feel excited about a new opportunity like going to a concert, you are tapping into your child state. 3. Interplay between ego states. People often switch between these ego states during conversations and interactions, affecting communication and relationships. Understanding which ego state you or someone else is in can help clarify misunderstandings or conflicts. Important details. Transactional analysis. This theory emphasizes how ego states interact in communication. For instance, when someone responds to you from their parent state, you might feel like you're being judged or controlled. However, if you respond from your adult state, you can engage in a more constructive conversation. Recognizing ego states. Becoming aware of your own ego states can help you manage your emotions and reactions. For example, if you notice that you're feeling defensive, you can choose to shift into your adult state to respond more calmly and rationally. Impact on relationships. Understanding ego states can improve your relationships by helping you navigate conflicts and communicate more effectively. For example, if a friend is acting in a child state, responding with a nurturing parent approach can provide them with the support they need. Examples. In a classroom, a student may feel anxious about a test and respond by acting out or becoming quiet. A teacher who notices this might respond with encouragement and understanding, helping the student feel more at ease. In a work meeting, during a discussion, a team member might react defensively to feedback. If another colleague responds calmly and factually, it can help de-escalate the situation and lead to a more productive conversation. In personal relationships, if someone feels neglected in a friendship and expresses their hurt feelings, the other person can respond with empathy and reassurance to strengthen the relationship. Conclusion. Ego states are important concepts in understanding our personality and how we interact with others. By recognizing the three main ego states, parent, adult, and child, we can improve our communication, manage our emotions, and enhance our relationships. This awareness allows us to respond more effectively in various situations, ultimately leading to healthier interactions and personal growth. Parent, child, adult. The concepts of parent, child, and adult come from a psychological theory called transactional analysis, developed by Eric Berne. This theory suggests that our personality is made up of three different parts or ego states. Each state influences how we think, feel, and behave in various situations. Understanding these states can help us improve our communication and relationships with others. 1. Parent ego state. Definition. The parent ego state includes the attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors we learned from our parents or authority figures while growing up. This state can be nurturing or critical. Characteristics. Nurturing parent. This part offers support, love, and encouragement. For example, when you comfort a friend who is feeling down and tell them they are doing great, you are acting from your nurturing parent state. Critical parent. This part criticizes or judges others based on rules or standards learned from authority figures. For instance, if you find yourself scolding a classmate for not studying hard enough, you are coming from your critical parent state. Example. Imagine a teacher giving a student feedback. If the teacher uses a nurturing tone, offering help and encouragement, they are acting from their nurturing parent state. If the teacher harshly criticizes the student's work, they are in their critical parent state. 2. Child ego state. Definition. The child ego state represents our feelings, desires, and experiences from childhood. This state can be spontaneous and playful or vulnerable and hurt. Characteristics. Free child. This part expresses joy, creativity, and spontaneity. For example, when you laugh and play with friends without worrying about anything else, you are in your free child state. Adapted child. This part reacts to rules and expectations, often feeling anxious or compliant. For instance, when you follow the crowd even if you don't want to, you may be operating from your adapted child state. Example. If you feel excited about a fun event, like a concert, and you let yourself enjoy the moment, you are experiencing your free child state. However, if you feel scared to speak up in class because you worry about what others will think, you might be in your adapted child state. 3. Adult ego state. Definition: the adult ego state represents our rational, logical side. It focuses on the present moment and helps us make decisions based on facts rather than emotions or past experiences. Characteristics: the adult state analyzes situations objectively, gathers information, and makes decisions based on logic. It helps us problem solve and communicate effectively. Example: if you face a difficult decision, like choosing a college, and you gather information about each option, weigh the pros and cons, and consider what aligns with your goals, you are using your adult state. Summary of interactions. In conversations, people often switch between these three ego states. Understanding which state you or someone else is in can help you respond appropriately. For example, if a friend is upset and acting from their child state, responding with empathy from your nurturing parent state can provide them comfort. If someone is being critical, responding from your adult state can help keep the conversation constructive and rational. Conclusion: the parent, child, and adult ego states are important concepts in understanding how we think, feel, and communicate. By recognizing these states in ourselves and others, we can improve our interactions and relationships. Being aware of our ego states allows us to respond more effectively to different situations, leading to healthier communication and personal growth. Ego state analysis. Ego state analysis is a concept from transactional analysis that focuses on understanding and examining the different parts of our personality, known as ego states. These ego states, parent, adult, and child, represent different ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving. By analyzing these states, individuals can gain insights into their own behavior and improve their communication and relationships with others. Key concepts. 1. Understanding ego states. Ego states are distinct parts of our personality that influence how we respond to different situations. Each state has its own characteristics, emotions, and ways of interacting with the world. The three main ego states are: parent, reflects learned behaviors and attitudes from